Good morning, Jennifer. How are you?
I'm good, Elaine. What will we be doing today?
Well, Jennifer, today I would like to explain to you how to manage the schedules on the basic screen. Two of the schedules are drivers and vehicles, which are most common in retail insurance operations, to manage your drivers and vehicles. We make it so simple because we just manage these right here on the basic tab. So I'm just going to open the drivers, and you can see where it says add a driver. Now let me caution you, this is for a manual input. Your downloads, if you receive a download from a company, it will put all the drivers and vehicles in there for you. So today the demonstration is just to simply show you what you might get from a download, or if you have to manually do this kind of maintenance, you would have to do it just like we're doing it today. So you can see that I'm just recording a little bit of the information. Now, your downloads will put in the Social Security number most of the time. And, of course, a driver number. So any questions about this screen?
Nope, seems very simple.
Okay. The next thing that the download will do is to put in the license number for this driver and the state that they are registered to drive in. And we just click on Save. Now, if the download doesn't put addresses in, or this employment information, or even some driver training information, or good student information and mature driver, you can flesh this out if you want to maintain that level of detail. And some people, some agents, really like this feature. We can simply add another driver just by clicking on Add, and it takes us back to the beginning, and it's a blank page, so we'll just add another driver. And this would be driver number 2, and of course their license number and their state that they are registered to drive in. So, Jennifer, any questions about this so far?
No, it looks very easy. Thank you, Elaine.
Okay. Remember, our system always requires you to refresh the screen, so when you open the drivers, now you can see how to maintain your drivers. You can see that I made a mistake. So if I just click on the first driver, I can correct my mistake and just click on Save. So it's that easy to correct anything on the drivers. So let's say that a driver is going to be made inactive. Students get automobile insurance of their own, or people divorce, or they split up, move away, or for a number of reasons. But let's say that one of these drivers is no longer going to be a driver on this policy. So you have some options. We would just click on the driver that we're going to mark inactive. You can simply mark it inactive, and it would go into hiding. Some agents leave it active, but they put a note here, like delete, and the date that was deleted. So when you save this, it still shows up on your basic screen, but with a little notation that it was deleted. So you can have a quick snapshot of what has taken place. If your agency prefers not to see it on an active screen, you can say, just mark this inactive and save it, and it is no longer on the active driver's list. To find the inactive, you would simply edit the client, go to the Detail tab, and edit the drivers. This menu has an option of hiding the inactive client or driver. So if Jennifer came back on the policy, you would just click and edit. You would take off your note and mark her active. When you save it, she will now be on your active list again.
There I am.
Any questions, Jennifer?
No, this looks great.
Okay, thank you. The vehicle information works exactly the same way. The download will certainly add vehicles, but it will not mark things inactive for you. So you would have to manually come in here and mark these items inactive. The download will put all this information in there for you. You may have to put a vehicle number. As you can see, these screens allow you to put in the performance, engine type, the weight, and so forth. It also gives some use and coverages. So you can mark these as you want to see how much coverage you have, and of course the deductibles. All of this information is entirely downloaded, and the things that are not downloaded can be customized manually. We'll just duplicate this so we'll have a couple of vehicles. We'll make this an older truck. With a different VIN number. And then this would be vehicle number 2. If it had the same coverage, I would leave it exactly the same, but we'll say this one does not have any collision. You can see how the duplicate button really enhances the ability to add a number of vehicles onto your schedule.
Could make it very easy.
Yes, and then when you X out and refresh, of course you can see all your vehicles. Again, if you wanted to mark this older one inactive, it works exactly the same way. You can mark it inactive, put your little note, and you would find it under the detail on the client screen. Okay, Jennifer, that concludes our review on drivers and vehicles. Do you have any questions?
No, I think this looks very good, and all of my questions were answered as you were going along. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Jennifer. Have a great day.